Welcome everyone. Thank you for being here this evening. I'm here with my very special guest and my partner in, well, I wouldn't say crime because that's not the case, but yeah, I'm here with Thaddeus, and thank you very much, Thaddeus, for joining me. So yeah, and yeah, yeah, guys, it's been a while. I have been very busy with research, and we are streaming. So guys, thank you all, and please let me know in the chat if my audio is coming through correctly. Yeah, so just drop me a 1 in the comments if we have proper audio because YouTube prevented me from streaming previously. And we have, okay, we are good to go. Excellent stuff. Excellent. Thank you guys. I was really worried. So guys, I have been absent for a little while and I have been doing some heavy research. I've been spending a lot of time and I'm going to be introducing a completely different angle on atheism. Uh, this was precipitated by a discussion that I had on a different channel where someone had a guest who was making assertions that were utterly baseless. I got in the chat and I started to present facts as I know them, well researched facts, as well as asking for evidence. And unfortunately, this was simply laughed aside, or dismissed, and I couldn't believe the level of no, just this lack of concern for actual factual inquiry that I was facing, and I was very upset. And I decided to, for the last 2 years, I've been collecting a lot of information on atheism, and I thought that I need to do something about this. So no, I was doing a lot of research. Hello, villainous. Thank you. No, I was doing a lot of research. Guys, this takes weeks. You have no idea how much time goes into research. You have no idea the hours and hours. Jean Shah, Calixtus, Girke. Welkom alle. Goed om jullie hier te zien. Ken Johnston, Juliet Abraham, Daduza. Welcome, guys. Reason, anything from you? You've seen the slides. What do you think? Can't hear Thaddeus. Hold on. Thaddeus, you have no audio. Hold on. Why is that? This should not be the case. Now, it shows me that audio is going through perfect. I am... Okay, hold on, Thaddeus. I'm going to change your audio. So, hold on, guys. So, you cannot hear Thaddeus. Okay? I'm going to change it over to standard output. Okay, Thaddeus, speak, please.
Hello, can you hear me now, audience?
Guys, drop a 1 if you can hear Thaddeus. I do apologize for that, but you are super, super faint. That should not be the case.
Oh, it looks like it is better now. We're getting lots of ones.
Okay, I
So,
changed you from your direct input. I changed you from your Skype input to the system output. So that's very strange. Because
yeah, you'd think it would be the same, but
I have no idea why. No, because it was set up correctly, guys. I promise I set this up correctly. It shows everything is 100%. Okay, Thaddeus, my apologies. So
all right.
welcome,
So,
Thaddeus, and
so
please
yeah,
give us your
to
view. Yeah.
go back here, I've been doing Christian apologetics for a long time. I've been interacting with atheists and atheism for a long time. And yet, the vast majority of what you're going to see on the presentation today is not anything that I had seen before. It's kind of the untold history of atheism. We're told that, you know, the world would be a utopia if we could just get rid of religion, then everyone would get along because the only thing people ever fight about, apparently, is religion. But when we look at the history of atheism, we see history of violence, history of violent attempts to suppress religion.
And that is true. So, guys, we're going to have a look at a different take on atheism. We're going to go into its history. We're going to go very deep into the history. We will be going back, in this case, to the 18th century. And we're going to look now. There is a lot of history out there. There's a lot of books out there. There's a lot of bad information out there, right? I have a huge archive. I'll be releasing an archive. It's probably up to 100 books by now. I'm still busy going through them and indexing. I use professional indexing software to go through my archive, which is now about 1,500 books. Not everything is yet in my public archive. Thaddeus does know some of the materials that I work with, and these are some of the best sources available. These are solid factual sources. And okay, let's just jump over, guys. Let's begin. So this is about murder in the name of reason, right? This is when, and also we're going to be discussing atheism in general. We're going to be doing a little bit of an overview, and then we're going to talk about the time when atheists persecuted Christians, and then we will look at how atheists have persecuted everybody else. And yes, of course, atheists have lots of defenses against this stuff. You know, they weren't real Muslims, you know, we know that, you know, but we're going to examine that, and we're going to really have a look at how credible are these claims. So yeah, evidence is irrelevant, it's utopia and that. So guys, so we're going to talk about murder in the name of reason, when atheists persecuted Christians, and we're going to speak about atheists, socialists, and the cult of reason, because you need to understand, and we will discover through the course of the series that I'm doing. I've already finished 2 sets of presentations. I've got over 100 pages already, and I've got others in the works. Atheism is legally a religion. Socialism is and was founded as a religion. It is a religion. Understand that. And yeah, and well, let's go, and we will get there. So guys, I'm going to give you this little story. Let's start with a story. So this story is called The Congress Women, right? The story is called The Congress Women. That's the name of it. It's a play, but it's a play discussing events of the day. It's a play discussing the attitudes and the claims. And the women of the city, wearing beards and dressed in men's clothing, come to the assembly and by a majority vote pass a resolution transferring all power in the state to women. They use this power to introduce a series of measures which are expounded in a dialogue between the leader of the women and her husband. Here are several quotations. Compulsory universal property is what I propose. Across the board, economic equality. So, to fill those fissures that scar our society's face. No more division between rich and poor. We will wear the same clothes. We will share the same food. Now, we will find that this idea does literally crop up in, oh God, we're going to get there. My initial move will be to communalize land. So this is, in other words, appropriation of land. No private property. And money. Oh God, we're going to take your money and all other property. But take the landless man who's invisibly wealthy because he hides his silver and gold in his pockets. What about him? Oh, he will deposit all of his money in the fund. I will knock out the walls and remodel the city into one big happy household where all can come and go as they choose. I am pooling the women. I am creating a public hoard for the use of every man who wishes to take them to bed and make babies. A system like this requires a pretty wise father to know his own children. But why does he need to? Age is the new criterion. Children will henceforth trace their descent from all men who maybe fathered them.